how they do it, but I love it, love it, love it. Hobby Lobby, they're still discounting. You know, they gotta get the stuff out so they can put the Christmas stuff up. And fall and winter and back to school and all of that. So, hey, they gotta make space and we gotta buy it to help them out. So, we like to be helpful. This is a 12 by 12 inch storage box. It's $2.99. And while I'm showing you all this, I can just read off because I got two of them. This was originally $5.99, and as I tell y'all, even though it's your price, which some people will tell you that work there that don't know any better, they'll say, "Oh, this is your price," and it's never gonna get discounted or clearanced out. Discounted, clearancing out is $2.99. I mean, hey, still discounted. I got two because y'all know just went to Ollie's. I bought a whole lot of 12 by 12 inch paper. So that's gonna go in there. Okay. These didn't go out with the last clearance that they had probably a year ago. These are the tapered candles by Crafty Candles. It's the mold rather. And it comes with four cavities to create a 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, and a 12-inch. Okay, I'm trying to make sure it's early, so I got that early morning glare from the sun. We appreciate it. Thank you, Lord. Okay, and it says with the instructions to promote even cooling, they want you to heat this mold in 150 degree Fahrenheit oven for 5 to 10 minutes. Then you're going to remove the mold from the oven and spray with mold release. Use needle to make a hole in the bottom of mold to accommodate a wick. Then insert the wick up through the bottom of mold. You're going to prepare your wax according to package instructions. Pour wax into mold and let it cool. Remove candle from mold, then trim wick. All right. So, in this section, I think I did buy a year ago. Yeah, that's good. I bought some mold release, but I got some here. Give me just a second. I just did an Ollie haul. Excuse me. Now at Hobby Lobby, I think it was a spray, but at Ollie's and other places, you know, they're probably getting this from Joann's. That's where I got some from somewhere. But anyway, when I got it, it was discounted. So this was probably $1, and I'm gonna go get some more. But it is a mold release, and this is, as it says, ideal for mold release for casting wax, bath bombs, and soaps. So candles or wax. It's a powder, and you know you could just as well probably try it, but like if you're cooking a cake, use cornstarch. Now with those powder, it does give a warning that it says may cause respiratory irritation, avoid breathing dust, and it gives that warning about the exclamation mark and that red diamond or offset square, however you want to look at that. But what it does is, you know, with the talcum powders and stuff in the suits, they found, you know, if you're dealing with that a lot, you don't want to breathe that in because those are small particles. Okay, so just for the sake of people like me, don't know, somebody screaming in the camera, say, take it out the box. That's me if you all don't take it out the box. I could do a separate unboxing, but at this time, I can take this out. And this is pretty much how it looks. And like I said, it gives you a 6-inch, of course, here, 8, 10, and 12. And so, yeah, you would want to use some powder or some oil to get down in there. And like they say, you need to put a hole in there, or you can put your wick on a needle and run it through. But then in sewing, they do have those. They have those threaders that are, I forget the name, Lord, and I'm a seamstress, I'm a fashion designer. But they have the tools that you can use to put in there and get your way through. So, you know, If you feel like, oh, the wick is too thick for a needle, they have different needles with different eye sizes and all that kind of stuff. So try starting with the 6 inch one and see if you can get it out. You can maybe do a cooking oil, all those veggie oils that we're not supposed to really cook food with because for some reason they don't want you frying, and now you got air fryers. So hey, um, pick your poison. But try it with the 6 inch because I'm telling you, um, I had some candle molds that I put stuff in, and I still haven't gotten them out. I haven't gotten them out of those bags. So I've been waiting on that. I'm gonna hopefully get to do a craft with that I can show you. And hopefully we can get it out of there. Hopefully we can get that candle out. Maybe I need to sit up more. I'm melting into the cushions of my sofa. Melting, from the Wizard of Oz, the original one where the witch melts. Okay, this is a storage box. I got 2 of these, and I had plenty left in the store, so I didn't stop anybody from getting theirs. This was $3.99, and now it's $1.99. And it's ideal for organizing, storing, and protecting pictures that are 4 by 6 inch. And it'll hold at least 1,000 photos, acid free, 6 divider index cards, so that's what's in there shaking. A label holder for write-on insert, and it's photo safe. And usually, if it's acid free, it's for good archival pictures that you want to save. But a lot of them say that, and it's like, is it true? Will you know if it kept them or not? Will you live long enough to see it? Okay, this really belonged in Ollie's. It has 4. I got them for $1. So I got those. The Hobby Lobby I went to was Lakeshore, but Ollie's was Hoover. Well, anyway, how stuff gets mixed up because we're trying to organize. All right. So what else did I get from that store? All right. So I did another Ollie's haul. I'm melting again, right? I did another Ollie's haul, and I got the pink ones because I have girls. But I have a nephew, CJ. I have 2. What is that? Not just nephews. They are grandnephews. They are grand. And his birthday was on the 14th of August, and this is the 16th, so we're having a party for him. So I got to travel down to Prattville. That's about an hour or so from here. So this is $5.99, and now it's $2.99. So I'm gonna give this to my niece, and she can put this on his cake, and it has confetti in it, and it pops. And the confetti is edible. And they're giving a warning. I'm just seeing now. It says popper will launch confetti approximately 24 inches. So he's gonna love that. Ensure no objects, people, or anything else are above the popper tube once lit and prior to launch. So, as long as it's edible. I bought him a whole bunch of Spider-Man stuff from Hobby Lobby last year that was discounted. So this year I got him a flat ball. It's on the stairway to make sure it gets gone. And I bought him, it was from Hobby Lobby. And I bought him, in the spring shop stuff, this old school airplane that used the rubber band for the propeller. And so, yeah, I think he'll like it. He should, because my husband said if he doesn't, he'll take it. All right, so, because he is old school. And it's going to be that way. It's not like just he's old. This is a baby that's turning 6. So, of course. So, anyway, I'm just saying for people who are age sensitive and offended. Okay, so this is a 3D ball cake pan. Let me put it closer. I'm acting like I got like I'm Vanna at the wheel. But it was $7.99, and now it's $3.99. Now I got to go and check my supplies to make sure I haven't already bought this. Because I was like, we're Hobby Lobby shoppers. If you've been there, you've seen this forever. So I'm like, is it that I've seen it here for so many years, or did I buy it already? And so it says, even heating aluminum pans provide uniform baking every time, used with 2-layer cake mix of your choice. It's a 4-piece set, and it includes 2 aluminum baking pans. Finished cake will measure 6 inches in diameter and there are two bacon rings to keep pans upright while baking. Now this is important because if you're wondering, well, how are they keeping this together? These bacon rings, like I did get one from them years ago, and it was a teddy bear. And then when I got home, it didn't have the clips in there. I didn't know the look, but I knew I needed those. But I have other stuff, so I'll be able to make it work. But it's just an inconvenience because sometimes people will go into packaging and tear stuff out. So that's why you do look for the tape. Look for the tape. And then if there's not any tape on it, no tape. No tape, y'all. Somebody could have went in here and got my things out. Let me see if I got my 4 pieces. Okay, I got this, and here are the 2 rings. Okay, so they're just keeping the pants upright. So you're gonna, so in fact, so we'll continue. I got everything in there. Okay, you're gonna bake, cool, and prepare cakes. Okay, so in this case, this is really, like they said, it's gonna be a 2-layer cake. Unlike with the bear that I had, it was supposed to have clips on it. But I'll double check it and see. Maybe I didn't need them. So anyway, you're going to bake, cool, and prepare cakes. Assemble cakes into a ball shape using icing to adhere. And number 3, you're just going to decorate the cake for the sport of your choice. I'm going to show you some pictures in a minute because this is not dishwasher safe, so you got to hand wash it. Warm soap and water before use and after each subsequent use. Dry with a soft cloth and avoid letting metal utensils come in contact with the pans. It's not microwave safe, it's hand wash only. You know not to use this in the microwave. Okay. So, of course, these are some of the round reasons you can use it. For soccer, baseball, tennis. I don't know. What is that? Whatever that is. Whoever does it, they know what it is. You can use it for a globe. If you're doing things with the solar system, there may not be different sizes, but if you're doing the earth or something. What else would we ladies use it for? Emojis. So there are a lot of reasons and for using that. Okay. Oh, I need to take these out and let my daughter see them because one is getting ready to go to college, but are you ever too old for a Hello Kitty? I don't know. But these erasers were $6.49 in the craft section, and now they're reduced to $1.62. That's a good price. It's 25 mini erasers. And as you look and see, let me move my fingers out of the way. Do they have all the characters? Pretty much all of them that I remember seeing. And I hope they take these out of the package and put them in a container. And I'm just thinking they got some little clear containers at some places, but I don't really want them to have to be worried about stuff breaking. But they got little containers. Oh, I know. Hobby Lobby has a little jewelry. It can be used for jewelry or anything. And they can put them in here. It's black with pearls. It's in one of my videos. I don't know what they're going to do. They may keep them in the package. They may not want them at all. Alright, so this is something I was kind of conflicted. Like, should I buy it? Should I not? It's $2.99 and now it's $1.99. It can be a key ring. But what got me is the Be Kind. And I'm like, okay, I got letters, but they're not this big. Okay, I got that. Okay, I got beads. I got these baubles. I got these. I can make this myself. And I'm like, what are the chances? Very likely. But I got a Hello Kitty purse the other week. And I told my daughter we could make her a ribbon. Just any ribbon that we got here. And then I saw they had this pink one. That's the hard one. You know, that you can put the arm in and it's a key ring. Well, I didn't get it last week and it was gone this week. And the black ones weren't marked out and they didn't have the connection. But this could be, she could use this on that purse and make it a little ringlet and keep up with her keys and all of that. And just, because she's going to go to college. I told her, keep up with those keys. Do not let those keys go missing. Because they're going to say they're $1,000. even though it doesn't take $2 to get them replaced. You know, these new keys for the cars and stuff, with all that technology is $250 for those, so it ain't no telling. Okay, so I did get these. Linda, what is your name? Linda's Creative Boutique, I think that's her name. She got these. She said she does the water bottles and stuff. So these were $3.29 and now they're 82 cents, and you get 6 in the pack. All right, so I have a few. I haven't made any for people. I don't really make stuff at this time. I used to do I've done wedding dresses, bridesmaids dresses, back in the day before YouTube and all of that. And I've crocheted stuff for my daughters. Now, it may have been YouTube. Let me take that back. YouTube may have been around, but I just may not have been aware of it because I was doing other things, living my life. Because if YouTube was around, though, for sure, when I was out doing some stuff, you all would have been all in the know. And all I'm going to say about that now is I need to have you all in the know because, yeah, I'll be doing some things. And they may or may not be, well, they're spectacular for me. All right, so then I saw this. Yep, that's Hobby Lobby. I was trying to make sure I'm like, is this Hobby Lobby? But this was over, I think, in the wood pile, I think, because they had, or stencils with leather, something. But anyway, they had two, but I just got one, and I said if my daughters want it, it's glass magnets. I'm trying to take the glare off so you all can see that it's saying, has cute sayings like dream big, never give up, make today great, learn something new, make it happen. Believe in yourself, bro. Because yesterday it fell out of the basket. I put it on the top. It fell out. I heard something sound like it broke, but I was like, no, it didn't break. I don't have anything glass. And I said it was that steel, just the sound of these maybe hitting the floor. But it broke. Oh well. We're still gonna believe in ourselves, though. We're gonna believe in ourselves. I hate when that kind of stuff happens. Okay, so I got these suede leather trim. They're since pieces. So I got red and blue, and I was thinking, so Americana. They have an orange one. I'll probably go back. It's a burnt orange. I ain't never said orange before in my life. But burnt orange. Okay, so they did some texturizing with this, and there's a few spots that are a little thinner, and it got holes. Okay, I know y'all may say, but Catherine, that might be the pores. But I'm saying if they did that, they stripped this down to that. But the reason I got these is, okay, y'all know if you're watching my videos that I sometimes go to Hand Tandy and I'll take different classes. And this could be like, if I do some cutouts, like say if I do a flower shape cutout, I could put this behind it to give that effect of a red flower, a rose or whatever, blue water or just letters or whatever. But these could be backdrops, inlays. So I got these because they have some at Tandy that I was thinking about using some iridescent, which I'll still probably buy, but I think it was like $12 for a sheet about like the size of both of these. And they may have gone down to $4. I'm trying to wait them out. I'm trying to wait them out, but they were already clear. All right. Let me just go and show you this. It's out. Okay, so, over in that same section, but on the next row, they have some origami. And this is an origami flower kit. And I probably got some from the Dollar Tree, but hey. This one's $3.44. But it was $6.49. I guess I'm keeping it. Well, let's see. But anyway, they're going to show you how to do it. And I'm always trying to learn how to do it. And I love origami. So, hopefully we'll get around to trying it sooner than later. Okie dokie. I'm glad these weren't in the bag when I did the breaking. Alright, so during the holiday time, Cindy, I couldn't think of Cindy Lou Who. But these went to 90% off last year. And you know, they do the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, right? And so they had these little mugs. And I was like, you know what? I don't like the story of the Grinch. It's getting better with the different versions they've done with Jim Carrey and all of that stuff. And explain why he's the Grinch. So, but all the same, these were two. I have two of these, and the reason I got them, one is I just like these 3D figures like this, and two, I use this for, like, say, if I'm wanting just a little something to drink, but I don't need a lot because um, I have allergies and digestive issues. I'm looking around because I did. Oh, so I'm on this diet, so somebody may want to know about it. And I'm going to try to do a video on this. It's called the FODMAP diet. And so certain juices, like, and two, like, say, a person who's a diabetic. Now, I'm not advising you. I'm not giving you a health recommendation, but I'm just saying I know they can't drink certain things. And so something like this, it gives me like a little orange juice, but it won't upset my stomach. Or a little carbonated drinks, which I don't care to drink anyway. And that's probably why I try sometimes and they don't work with my system. And so I can drink a little something, almost like a shot glass, and have some taste and not be bothered because I can't drink tea anymore. Carbonated drinks, they upset my stomach really bad, and we're not going to go into the some of the issues that I have. But if I drink maybe a little bit, it gives me a little taste because all I do is drink water. And some of you recognize this. Oh, well, no, I thought this was one of the Shakeology things, but it's not. It was, this is something I found somewhere. But it's supposed to hold a salad, and you put this stuff in there and shake it up, and it got a cup, got utensils that go in the top that you can take to work. But so, I was saying, I got this at the end of the season, and so when I saw this, I got two of these, so I got two of this little girl. I don't know if it goes with something. It may have supposed to be a flower pot, for those little small little twigs that you may get and just hang around with for a little bit. But I said, these will be like my little shot glass. Like I was saying, buttermilk is a probiotic. Maybe I should do a little bit of that, each night, just to help get my system set up. But according to the FODMAP, I can't do any cow's milk, any buttermilk, any sweet milk, any cream on top. Tell me the initials of your sweetheart. You remember that? So, I'm just saying, when I get off the diet, you're not supposed to be on it forever. I'm doing instead of stripping everything, because I'm not one of those people on TV where you got the money to be throwing away food. I'm eating my food, because you can't even have cherries. It's cherry season. I'm going to not throw my cherries away. I'm going to eat them. And then I'm not going to buy any more for myself. I will buy some for my husband cherries. So I guess I can stop that right now. But I did eat about 5 cherries the other night. And the next day, Friday, I was feeling wonderful. All right, so, this is this paper we've been getting on sale. So these are 24 cents. They were 99. This is a giraffe print. And believe it or not, I got a pair of giraffe, what are those things? Charms. And I'm going to make earrings out of it because I got this dress that has a picture of a giraffe on it. I was like, what is that noise? And so I'm gonna make a purse. And then I got this green, and I got 3. Okay, so but this was 49 cents, and they were originally $1.99. But I got them because they're kind of leather look. But you can tell it's faux leather. I mean, with that price, really, would you want it to be that less if it was real? So I'm trying to think of how I want to design. Because I did one with Sarah, and I was talking about that in one of my hauls, and so I was like, I could easily sew this up. Now, glue is not going to work for a purse. Look, let me tell you people who are talking about, I'm gluing a purse together. Okay, in my world, I cannot have a purse that's glued together. It's going to have some stitching somewhere, or some fusing heavy-duty glue, something. but it can't be glue. Not for mine, because it's gonna tear up. It's gonna tear up because I have stuff in mine like keys and stuff that need protection. So what I'm gonna do with this, and you can go. You don't have to get a big, expensive sewing machine. You can get one of those kids sewing machines because they still sew. I mean, if you have, you do your back stitch when you start sewing, back stitch, then go back around because that's gonna hold as long as you just keep sewing all around, and then do your back stitch at this end, and so that these sections here won't break. And then if you feel like they will, you can put a rivet in them, or if you want, you can put rivets around them. But if you have anything small that's gonna slip through, it will. So you can try a lot of different things. You can put holes with a hole punch, and then put ribbons around through there, and that may actually hold. Then you may be able to do, but you gotta have some kind of backup. So all the same, hey, make this here. We can put a little hole right through there for your hands. Remember those little purses? They had some back when I was a little girl, and my dad bought me one. He put it on layaway though. He made me wait it out, but he did it. Now if you sew this together, and then you can cut out a little square here, and then when you stitch, put those sides together. That's what makes it sit out. But what I did was, I was thinking, if I get this third one here, I can always put a bottom in there with that, and then use some of this remaining for the side, because it doesn't have to come all the way up to the top, because you're going to have your opening there. So I'm going to try to do a demo with this in another video. And then I was thinking the same thing with this, but I do have handles now. I do have handles that I got from Hobby Lobby when they, those round, they had some made out of wire. So I was like, I can always use those and attach to this. Instead of always having to the side, you can have it like this and look kind of like a shopping bag. I'm trying to decide, do I want to use another fabric, and I can make a little journal cover or a little book with this, just by folding it like this here. Now that you can put glue, but like I said, if you're putting books and stuff in and out, it's not going to hold forever. So you're still going to need to put some stitching or something through it to make it hold up. But you can cut these out and make earrings and just a whole lot of different things. So hopefully I'll get to doing something sooner than later on these also. Is this everything I got from Hobby Lobby? Because we're always going. Alright, well, I'm going to throw some little stuff in here. I got these from Ollie's. These are little small. Both of my daughters could wear these. They had a 2-pack. I wish they had the 2 colors, but sometimes my baby, she's so modest, and I appreciate it. She has such a good figure, but she's so modest that she likes to stay covered up. But I'm like, in the summertime, sometimes I need her, if we're going to the beach and stuff, not to wear jeans, because she will, and to put these on. And she was saying that she would feel more comfortable if she could wear something under her dresses. So I'm going to show her that she can wear these under some dresses, so she can just have that little extra comfort. And if she likes it, I may give her some more. Then my oldest, she doesn't wear leggings. Now, she has a good figure also, and she would definitely, this is extra slim fit. My youngest is a little curvy, but she's still small. But anyway, I got these because she does like wearing leggings. She and I, we don't like to really wear jeans because they're heavy. And I said that to my husband, and he started realizing jeans are heavy. So he started sometimes trying to find the light jeans that he can wear in the summertime. And they make them for girls too, in the chambray fabric and stuff. That's what I usually wear, like if I have a choice to pick. So this is gray and blue. And see, this is her school colors. Lady Clay Chalk for Cougars. And these are their colors. And I didn't get them for that purpose, but I got them because she wears hoodies. We used to call them jerseys. She wears hoodies. And so this will be good what she can wear, because she's going to wear the hoodie that's going to cover her, but she's going to get them a little bigger. She wants them to cover her behind, and she doesn't want people coming on her figure, and she has a nice figure. She was like, this little boy liked her. And then to all the children, look, this was a good class. The boy was giving her trouble, So they managed to stop him from bullying her by bullying him. Leave her alone, da 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 da. And then she said, one little girl said, Kelsey, you do have a cute little figure, though. Look at Kelsey. Yeah, she got a cute little figure. And so they were saying, like, they knew why the guy was interested. He wasn't really bullying. He was interested, but didn't know how to approach. And, you know, boys, I think sometimes they fight. And I'm just thinking this. Because when they're with each other, they fight. And that's how they're friends. They fight as friends. And you're thinking they're enemies fighting. No, they're just friends fighting. And that's what they boys do, roughhouse. But I remember this book and DVD set from TBN. I forgot what the preacher name, but if you look, Love on Marriage on the Rocks. And I bought the CD, but they sent me the CD, the book, and everything. But he talked, and he used to be on there talking, he and his wife, and he said he was a guy who grew up with boys, and that's what they did. So when he was with his wife, he was roughhousing and tussling with her. He just didn't know that that wasn't how a woman wants to be loved. And I said, well, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense because he just didn't know. And he had to learn. And as far as I know, they're still married, but he just says, don't be wrestling and tussling and fighting your wife. And I appreciate that. But I was saying, these are for my daughter. Then my oldest and my youngest, they both can use this here. I got them the I was trying to think, what is that I got 'em? You know, they had the little wraparound towel thing that you could have when you get out of the shower, the little head thing. So now they got the pillowcases, satin pillowcases, and then it comes with one eye mask. And I don't know if they both gonna need an eye mask, but if they do, then hey, I'll just go get another set. Hey, Mr. Craig, look at him, sharp. Yeah, I told you he's sharp now. So, but yeah, so I got this from Aldi, but I can't tell you how much it costs, but it wasn't discounted yet. But my oldest is going to college tomorrow, so we're gonna make sure. She has a satin pillowcase, and I do too, but we're gonna just make sure she's covered, it matches, because all of her stuff is pink and white. I got the comforter from Hobby Lobby that was discounted, and the hamper, and so she got this other stuff from Aldi, and it matches. And so hey, you know, I'm one of those people from the 70s, but raised in the fashions of the 80s, and we wanted everything matchy, matchy, matchy. And therefore it is. All right, so that was Mr. Craig coming through. And all I gotta say is, he's probably proud that I'm doing his videos, because when I'm watching y'all videos, he's always saying, Kat, you need to do that, because Kat, you can do that. You buy all the stuff, you done da 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 da. So he's been very encouraging, and yeah, I don't want to see the living room because I got these things all over the place. But I've gotten all my videos done except this one, and I was gonna add it in, but it's so much time, so I'm gonna do another video about Citi Trends. Now, if you watch my videos, you have seen that I often will add Citi Trends to an end of a video or the beginning. Well, guess what? Today, I'm going to give it its own video. So, look forward to seeing it. And hey, like, subscribe, and watch. Thanks. Have a good day. I'm trying to see, what should I put up for my, to let y'all see. Maybe I should have put this on at the end. Yeah, I like to go on and let y'all see me decide on my screenshots now. So, what are we doing? Well, I guess I need to put them over there to block that glare. There's glare. Alright, I really don't want to be in here, but I want y'all to see what's shaking. And voila.